I want more. And I know I shouldn't.
All right, Giants Nation. I think we need to have that talk about Cam Ward and Shedur. So I've been meaning to make a video on the two in terms of which one I prefer. I prefer Cam Ward. I feel like Sanders has a relationship with the Raiders, and I feel like he makes a really good fit for the Raiders. So I'm really hoping that we get the third pick. Some of you guys want the first pick, and low-key, I think some of you guys want the first pick because you want Travis Hunter. I've been hearing that a lot of you Giants fans want Arch Manning. The problem with wanting Arch is, are we even sure that this guy's going to come out in the 2026 draft? People are talking about him staying at school longer than 2026. So what are you guys essentially asking for? Are you asking for a bridge quarterback for 2 to 3 years until Arch is ready? Because, you know, even Drew Brees was saying that he should stay at Texas longer than 2026, and people are saying that his family wants him to stay longer than 2026.
What do you want him to go NFL wise?
Oh, okay. I hope he'll play 3 years at Texas.
Okay.
I hope he'll play 3 more years.
Good. 3 years in Texas.
But, you know, it's funny. Nobody's ever asked me that. Right off the bat, if somebody asked me, I'd say Cowboys.
You want to play for the Cowboys? Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I think I like that. I like that. And like, you want to play for New Orleans?
So what is the end game for you guys who want Arch if Arch doesn't come out in the 2026 draft? You have 2 quarterbacks on the table right now in this 2025 draft that are better than JJ McCarthy. A lot of people, I wouldn't say a lot of people, some people have been arguing that JJ McCarthy is better than them, which is insane to me. People are saying that Drake May is better than Cam Ward and Sanders, which I've seen from certain metrics that he's not. Like, they're saying that Ward and Sanders, you know, they're a tad bit better than Drake May. So we know a lot of Giants fans last year, you wanted Jaden Daniels. And honestly, I'm going to need us to stop saying that, hey, you know, the Giants wanted Jaden Daniels. We don't really know that. If the Giants truly wanted Jaden Daniels last year, they wouldn't have won those games. And I know you guys are saying that you don't like tanking and how it's, you know, dishonorable. Like, stop it. Stop with this whole, like, honor talk of, oh, the Giants don't lose games because they're an honorable organization. That's how you don't get the quarterback that you want. You saw what the Commanders did. I've had Giants fans even go out their way and lie and say, oh, you know, the Commanders didn't tank. And then I'll speak to Commanders fans and they're like, yeah, we tanked. Their media outlets are saying that they tanked, but the Giants fans are saying that they didn't. Doesn't make sense. You have players complaining that, you know, they don't understand what the Commanders were doing. They were losing. They were losing so they can get the quarterback that they want. If you wanted Jaden Daniels, you would have lost enough games to lock in that pick. I know it sucks to say lose, but you guys are doing it right now. And a lot of y'all will just say, well, the Giants are so bad that they're losing. But there are people that are, now you're saying that the Giants should lose. Because some of us actually do want Ward or Sanders. But, or you just want the number 1 pick. Now you guys are okay with tanking, but you could have did it last year if you wanted Jaden Daniels. So please stop telling me that you wanted Jaden Daniels because he was out of reach for us. It's like me telling you that I wanted Justin Herbert and he didn't enter the draft that Daniel Jones was in. It just doesn't make sense. So stop saying I wanted Jaden Daniels. And it's always funny when I see people come in and say that because they get upset with me saying that I don't understand how some Giants fans wanted Drake May and JJ McCarthy, but they don't want Ward or Sanders. They say, oh, you're race baiting. You don't think that there are some fans that are now like, oh, they don't want a quarterback? Come on, guys. I never at any point claimed anything about race, but since you're going there, maybe you feel guilty about it and you know that that's a possibility. But I've never said anything about it. I'm not Mr. We got to have a black quarterback because I'm black. I'm Mr. We got to have a good quarterback because if y'all want to keep Brian Dable, which some of you guys do, then he needs his quarterback. I don't know whose quarterback is going to be. I don't know. Maybe he likes Ward. Maybe he likes Sanders. Maybe he likes Sanders, doesn't like Ward. And it's some other quarterback, but he needs a quarterback or else he might be gone. But apparently he's supposed to be back next season, according to what John Mara was saying. He could be lying, but let's just say he's back. I mean, you want this guy to have a bridge quarterback instead of having a quarterback of his own? That's so unfair to him. He's lost so much weight already. You know, you're going to stress this man out with another quarterback that isn't a quarterback that's his quarterback. Like, that's insane to me. So, you know, the conversation that I want to have with Giants fans, again, stop saying that we wanted Jaden Daniels. Like, I feel like a lot of y'all are saying that because y'all know that people think that the Giants are racist. So now y'all, oh, well, no, they wanted Jaden Daniels. They did not want Jaden Daniels. You could say that Brian Dable wanted Jaden Daniels. You could say his Joe's son wanted Jaden Daniels. But you can't say that the Giants truly wanted JD5 if they didn't lose enough games to lock in and actually be in a position to draft him. I mean, if you were the GM of the team and you wanted JD5, you would lose games. Be honest with yourself. You would have shipped off Barkley. You would have shipped off Xavier McKinney, guys that you ended up not paying and ended up leaving for free. Like, it's just the logical move. So Joe did not do that, which probably means that he was not eyeing any of the quarterbacks that are high on the list, which even one in Drake May, I guess maybe he felt like New England probably would have given up their pick and it probably wouldn't be too expensive. Then he found out it was too expensive, and so obviously he did not trade with them. So I don't know, guys. We got 2 quarterbacks this year. You can't wait on Arch Manning. You don't know if Arch is actually going to come out in 2026. I think we should take one of these quarterbacks, Sanders or Cam. I prefer to take Cam. That's my preference, but I want to hear what you guys think. I mean, I know a lot of us. I haven't been one of the ones that has been publicly saying, hey, you know, the Giants are never going to draft a black quarterback. But there are people out there that are saying it, usually black. But the non-black fans are saying it too, guys. The non-Giant fans are saying it. My boy's a Cowboy fan, and he's laughing at us, and he's saying, oh, yeah, y'all never drafted a black quarterback to be the face of your franchise. I don't want to say your team is racist, but they might be. And that's coming from a Cowboys fan, guys. So I know it's an uncomfortable conversation for people who aren't black to have. But I need y'all to stop doing this thing with the Giants where you're like, well, they try to get JD5 because he's black. That's literally all it is. It's all I love this organization. You know, they're not racist. Like, you don't need to protect the Giants, guys. We don't get paid by the Giants. You don't need to go out your way to try to make it look like, you know, it isn't what it is. Like, people see it, guys. And this is the year where you have 2 quarterbacks. They just happen to be black. They're the top quarterbacks. Just take one of them, please.